Hey all, welcome to Morning Cover with me, Team New England. Now, just so you know, I'd like to know what kind of cuppa you having and do you have any bickies with it? I'll be having 3 bickies today with my cuppa. And I'm thinking, what cuppa do I have? You know, do I have a latte or do I have a cup of tea or do I have a coffee or a flat white or let's go with a cup of tea, yeah? Let's have a cuppa. So first off you need is a tea bag. Oh, one out of tea bags. Got to refill this tub up with tea bags. One sweetener. Oh yes, must have one sweetener with my tea. Now, gonna fill that with some hot water. Now gotta get milk and a teaspoon because like I gotta get them because like if I don't get them, I won't like my tea. Let's take you into the table. So good morning to you all. Oh, nice hot cuppa. So yesterday I had on Tin England 1 hot chocolate with some chocky bourbons. You know, so let's get them out. One, Three of them. There is three. Oh, sorry, got hair in my mouth. So good morning to you all. So I was watching, I think, this morning about wrestling and why did WCW just disappear from our screens and things like that. What mainly happened? Well, what I gathered, what I watched, it was greed, you know, and instead of investing in the company, they didn't. Um, I think WCW could have been really good. It didn't need Hulk Hogan. It didn't need all the top wrestlers from WWF. You know, because what WCW did was get some wrestlers from WWF like Hulk Hogan and that, and Macho Man and things like that. Well, WCW didn't need that in my understanding because they were got hair everywhere. And it's irritating my eyes. No, I can't see it on the left, you know, but it still irritates my eyes. Yeah, so the return of Donkey Donkey onto England too. The Donkey Donkey return. So next week I'll be getting sugar-free biscuits. But for now, I'm just going to enjoy these bickies. Mm, 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 mm. Oh, that's so nice. Yeah, so, right, see, with WWE, the reason why they survived is because wrestlers in the WWF, which that's what it's originally called, the WWF, now it's called the WWE, everybody, they started off small. The WWE did start small, like all wrestlers, but if you put, say, a football team like Manchester Manchester United, you know, what made them good, knowing that they had a really good manager, you know, but what made them good, they had um, homegrown talent, and these players played at Manchester United since they were little, so they grew up knowing the ropes, and that's why Manchester United were really good, you know, and plus they had a budget cap, which I don't think they ever spent over £55,000 or 55 million quid or something like that. I don't know the talk rate, but they had a strategy and it worked, and they become to be um, a team, you know. Um, but that's how. really the WWE got started, it had sort of like homegrown talent from, like you had Hulk Hogan, Macho Man, Legion of Doom, Demolition, uh, you name it, they had it, right? They had the wrestlers. They didn't need, with WCW, because they wanted these wrestlers from WWE, I think they had to fork out quite a lot of money because they were big wrestlers in the wrestling world, and to get them on like WCW, they had to pay quite a lot of money, to get them. But if they would have stuck with their wrestlers that they had, like Steen, um, Ric Flair, um, they had some wrestlers, and it was good. But I think the person who owned it wanted people like Hulk Hogan, Macho Man, Razor Ramon, you know, uh, Bret the Hitman Hart. They wanted top wrestlers in their organisation, and I think that was the biggest mistake they did. They didn't have um, like the energy to stick with what they've got, because if they would have stuck with what they've got, because they had some really good wrestlers. They had Lex Luger, you know, they had some really good wrestlers, and they didn't really need to branch out. They could have stayed there and worked their way up like the WWE did back in the days, you know. Um, so apparently, I think what I was saying that the WCW went out of business, you know, and then the WWE carries on and that, and the reason why the WWE is because they mainly get their budgets right and things like that. They do have new people coming in all the time, but it's not a famous person, you know, or it's not a top wrestler. They, they have to work at that bit, you know. But I think the way that the WWE do it is better. But if you think with WCW, they um, they they collapse because they can afford it. I think they gambled too much and everything. Let's have another bickie. Donkey Donkey. Oh, come on. Let me show you Donkey Donkey. You know what? I'm looking for the top part of the T. It's a Donkey Donkey. Mm. Mm. Oh, that is a lovely cover. Yeah, so I want to know what cuppa you having. It could be tea, coffee, uh, It could be a latte, it could be a macchiato, or whatever they freaking call it. It could be hot chocolate. I had hot chocolate yesterday with chocolate bourbons. Unbelievable. I had an orange Cadbury's hot chocolate with these. I tell you something. When you dunk chocolate into hot chocolate, when you dunk hot chocolate into hot chocolate, when you do dunky with a chocky bicky or a chocky bar into hot chocolate, it's heaven. But mm, mm, oh, it's so lovely. So I was talking about where people want to give me money and gifts and that. As you know me, you know, I don't really ask for money. I don't ask for gifts at all. The way I see it, your money is for you. Um, I saw, I always see beautiful comments, you know, here on my channels, and okay, I do see them comments too, but I pay no attention to them comments. Oh God, hair getting in my eyes, frustrating. Oh yes, frustrating all the time, So like, if like, Dad, you know, so this comment that I got over on Tin England one, I'm not going to name the person because I don't have their permission to. When I listened to the comment, yes, I listened because my computers will tell me what the comment said, so that's good. So I did listen to it, and this person is white, you know, but I don't like taking money from people or gifts because the way that I've always said it, people need that money for themselves, or and the world that we live in at the moment is not that way good at the moment. And um, is someone say send me 50 quid, say that for that, I'd be worried about them saying they might need that 50 quid. To me, that is a lot of money. 50 quid is a lot of money, you know. So and buying gifts, you know, I tell you something, if it was diabetic chocolate and things like that, that'd be amazing for Christmas, but that's so expensive. I wouldn't expect anybody to buy me that, you know. I was asked on Team New England too, in a comment, that if I did a wish list and put diabetic chocolate so I can have chocolate for Christmas. Because it's looking at um, I be trying to find some diabetic chocolate, but not having too much of it. Um, and it's very irritating that this challenge that I'm doing is gonna be amazing because I've never done this before. When it comes to chocolate and sweets and cakes, they are my weakness. And so what I'm trying to do when I come out of hospital, you know, in 2016, um, I was good. I didn't have any chocolate. It just then I started eating chocolate and sweets, sugar behind. I started putting on weight. Now I'm on a mission to lose the weight, and I'm doing really good. Yes, I have 3 biscuits, and adds up to what? Well, someone worked out 21 biscuits. I don't know if it's a week or you know, really good that these people can count. You know, but come next week, next weekend. I'll be having sugar-free biscuits and low sugar. I mean, I'll be having rich tea lights, which is 1% sugar. Saturated fat is like 2%. So that's better. I don't really, I can't see what the, so, oh, got some reds there, but that's if I eat the whole freaking packet, in one go. That is a lot of sugar. It's got, it's 4% sugar, 9% saturated fat, but that's if I eat the whole packet. But I'm not eating the whole packet in one go. You know, I'm monitoring it. Um, having 3 a day. All right. Yesterday I had 6 because I didn't know my mic was off. You know, and so I had to have 6 because but that was very naughty. So 3 is enough, and um, I do my little workouts. I don't do big workouts. I do what I can, what I can manage. As long as I do some workouts, because it is actually working for me. Um, so yesterday I was thinking when I was over there on my computer section of my entertainment system, I was thinking putting the Christmas trees up. Um, we're in about 30th of November or the 31st of November, and because of course where I'm sitting, normally the Christmas tree goes. the two Christmas trees. Yes, I've got two Christmas. Well, I've got two Christmas. No, I've got three. I think three Christmas trees. Two very thin ones and one very small one. No, I've got four. And there's a baby Christmas tree. You know, and it's where um you know I've had them for a while. But how I'm gonna have it. And don't worry, I've really worked it out how it's gonna go, because there's no way that I can get it going along this kind of wall here, which you can't see it, but there's a wall where my sofa is, where the other desktop is, where the mirror is, but I'll be thinking of how to do it, and that is the most exciting part about Christmas. Can I get into Christmas? You know, because at the about 3 or 4 weeks ago, I didn't want to know about Christmas, and this is what I'm like. I don't really want to know, but now it's coming slowly into my body, and when that happens, it's Christmas, and I'll be doing about this Saturday or Sunday, mainly Saturday. I'll be doing more of movies that I like to watch. Last time, yeah, there was a lot of Christmas romantic movies because that's what I like. I like to see happiness, you know, people falling in love. To me, it doesn't mind if you're male on male, female on female, male and female, or trans and female, or trans and male. It doesn't matter. As long as you're happy, it doesn't. I don't mind if it's age gap relationship. It doesn't matter to me, because I believe as long as you're happy and you're both of you are adults, it doesn't really matter. What does matter if you go for old, like a person who's old, and they go for a person, say, very young. I mean, very, very young. That is freaking sick. That is, oh, there is plenty of women and men and trans and to go about. No one needs to touch children. They don't need to. Why? That's sick in the fucking head. You know? You don't need that. You know? And it, that is fucking. Oh, sorry, but that is just damn right freaking. Oh, that's gross. That's sick in the head. There's plenty of adults in this world. You know? You know? And like, to me, as long as you're an adult, if a woman fancies a woman, and a man fancies a man, a trans fancies a trans, and a woman fancies a trans woman or trans man, and they're both adults, it's got nothing to do with anybody. Nothing to do with anybody. These people are happy, and but you've always got the dictators who doesn't like it. They don't like what they see. Well, it's got nothing to do with you. It's not your life. You know, these people are happy. They're enjoying their lives. You know, you know, you know, and it's nice to see that, you know. I used to follow on YouTube an age gap relationship, and very lovely couple. They've got a child now because they had a child, and they're both mainly happy. You know, I have watched LDRs. What's an LDR? LDR stands for long distance relationship, and that is amazing. Um, it takes money, it takes a lot of trust and things like that. Well, that happens in every relationship. Um, I remember watching one. They are married, um, but they live in different countries. I mean, she lives in Canada, and the guy lives in somewhere in Europe, and they kept it like that. Oh no, they're married, but they kept it like that because uh, it works for them. I keep doing the long distance marriage. It works for them because when they see each other, they're all over each other, and that's amazing because it works for them. And they've got children because it works for them. They do. If see the thing is with London's relationship, if when it comes to an end and you both move in, does the spark go? I don't think it does, but sometimes it must be does. That's why some long distance relationship keep it as long distance relationship because it works. Because when you see your loved one, oh, it's heaven. It's amazing, you know. Um, so I was playing Apex Legends yesterday, and I must admit I got shot quite a lot of times and died quite a lot of times. Very upset about that because you know they they should know that I'm partially sighted and I can't see what they're doing. But then again, it's really, really, it's entertainment. See, when you play Roller Coaster Tycoon and Planet Coasters, all these management games, you know, even if you play FCs or the old name saying was FIFA and things like that, when you manage a team, it stops being a game. It starts being your world, the world that you live in. You shut the world off and you go into another world, a world of you own a, you got to run a football team, you got to run a business, and it stops being a game. It starts being a business, you know, or getting your team up to the Premiership. You know, I got Doncaster Rovers from League Two to the Premiership on FIFA 23, and I still can't find the disc. You know, because otherwise I still continue, but I got to start again. You know, by hopefully I'm gonna get FC 25 um, for Xbox X. Um, um, it's the to call it a game. You know, some play games of fun, and there's so many ways. I think there's so many ways that you can actually call it. I think when you play um, something like Planet Coaster or a management game where you got to manage the company, you're always thinking of how am I going to do this? How am I going to get this coaster to fit? Can I afford to buy this coaster, or can I afford to buy this ride, or how can I make these um, my customers more happier? Um, and I need to earn lots and lots of money. And you're always thinking of how to earn money. And I've always said the way that I did it with Roller Coaster Tycoon 3, I bought the complete pack, everything, the animals, the water parks, everything, bought all the packs. Took time. I didn't buy it all in one go. I did it bit by bit. And once I had it all, I could build a lovely park, and I did. But what destroyed the park was me having a stroke, and it all went. Um, but that is um, the excitement that you get, that you're always thinking, like in any game you play, it stops being a game as when you start um, thinking how to do things. And it's like, oh no, I'm 52. I like being a child. I like being a kid. I never really had a really good childhood. So the way I see it, I enjoy being an adult. I'm enjoying being who I am, a trans, and I've will never give up. I've always said will never give up my my world of gaming. You know, I love it. You know, it's my life, and if I choose to play games until and that, or I love Christmassy movies, I love romantic movies, I love action. You name it. I've got so much things that I want to do with my life of what I've got left of it. Um, and I'm always trying to figure out how to do the next thing. Can I do it? Or if I can do it, how do I do it? You know, because before I can just do it. Now it's the case of I want to do it, but how do I do it? Because I want to do a bungee jump. I want to do a slingshot. Um, but I've got to think myself. I just got to do it. That's it. It's no how am I going to do it. It's I've got to do it. You know, um, it's the case of going up and up to a certain height of bungee jumping. Is when the crane takes you up to a certain height and then you jump off. I think I would have to hold on to someone, you know, to actually do it, because I don't think I could actually do it by myself. But by having someone with me and I gotta hold on to them, I ain't got no choice. I'm gonna have to do it. So that would be good. What about the slingshot? The slingshot, I've got to conquer it. I've got to conquer the slingshot because when I was in Florida so many years years ago. I chickened out on that. Now, the slingshot in Florida is on the International Drive. It's by the go-kart circuit. Um, and they've got like a slingshot and I think some few other rides there too. But I chickened out and because of the height. Now, I go on roller coasters and I enjoy it. So doing a slingshot, really, I think it'd be fun to do, and it'd be a challenge to do. You know, so everything in my life won't be over until I say it's over. You know, um, and that's the way mostly I've got to live my life. Though the tea's gone cold, I don't drink cold tea or cold coffee. Oh no, I actually want to try iced tea. I actually want to try it because someone said it tastes like lemonade, and I'm thinking, okay, I really don't like lemonade either. I have to, I have to, when it comes to certain drinks, certain cold drinks, I have to um, want it, you know, not just have it for the sake of having it. It's because I've got really be keen on it. Oh, I fancy lemonade today. Really? Yeah. Oh, I really don't like lemonade. I don't. I don't dislike it. I just got to be in the mood for it. When you've got to be in the mood for something that normally you're not in the mood for something, and then all of a sudden you're out and about and out and you walk past something, you go, you know what, I fancy that. I really fancy that. I think I'm gonna buy it. I think I'm gonna get it. Yeah, yeah, I'm gonna buy it. Yeah. And you think, oh, that was really nice. Then the next day you think, I'm not having that again. I don't fancy that today. Oh no. Oh no. No, don't fancy that today. Oh God. Really? I had that yesterday. Oh God. Oh God, I must be. Oh no. No, really. But why? Why did I put myself through it? Why did I have that yesterday? Why? You know, because I didn't want it the day before, but I wanted it yesterday, but I don't want it today. Why do I want it? Why did I have to have it yesterday? I didn't want it any other time. And that's what we humans are like. We have to sometimes um, just want to try something new, or and it's really an exciting time just trying something for the first time, or you fancy it at this. You don't fancy it any other time, but you fancy it now, and you have it. And you think that was nice. I enjoyed that. You come the next day. Why did I have it? Why? Why? This is not why. I shouldn't have it like this. Oh, I'm not having that again. No, I'm not having that again. Oh God, really? And give it a couple of weeks' time. Give it again because you fancy it. And the next day you're doing the same thing as you did that time. Oh, I don't believe it. I just do not believe it. You know, why did I have that again? I said I wasn't going to have it, but I did. Why? Because it was in your mind. And 9 times out of 10, your mind will say, have it, so you do. But I'm not saying, and this is all food, okay? Food, not drugs, not smoking, not alcohol, food, or going to a theme park, things like that, okay? Or going out for the day, you know, you know. So going back to games, well, the other day I was playing WWE um, 2022, um, and it was Hollywood Hulk Hogan versus me, Bret the Hitman Hart, for the WCW World Heavyweight Championship. And I tell you something, I got up and I sort of like a blister. This match went on for some time. It was a ladder match, and I just wanted to win the belt. And sometimes I couldn't figure out how to get the freaking belt up the steps of the ladder. And sometimes it worked, sometimes it didn't. And suddenly just concentrating beating the crap out of Hogan, you know, and it went, it went bad for me because Hogan found his energy from somewhere and he did all these fancy moves and that was it. I had no energy. So Hollywood Hogan got up and won the WCW World Heavyweight Champion. Now it is now 6 games to the NWO, and but the Hitman, like the Hart Foundation, has 0. So what it is, I've got this little contest going between the NWO and the British Art Foundation. Okay, now the British Art Foundation is not looking good. The NWO keeps winning, you know. So the next match I've got to think of, well, the NWO thinks of the matches. It's like a little world you go into. When you play a game, you go into a different world. You know, you go to this world where I thought I've been like this all my life. You know, with gaming, you go into a different world. You shut the world out. What happens what's happening in going on in real life? You shut all that out. You go into another world. You know, a, a game stops being a game as soon as you put it on. It becomes your own life, your own make believe, how you run your company or how you play that game. It stops being a game the moment you sit down, turn it on, and that because when a game stops being a game when you are out and you're playing and all what's going through your head. Say like you're in a pub with your other half and always going your partner's talking away and all that's in your mind is how am I gonna get that roller coaster into that certain part of the park and your partner's thinking, do you know what we should really do right there, hon? We should, you know, think about changing the spare bedroom, you know, and all what's on your mind is what about I get a burger stall in the park? Price it at a reasonable price, but prices but you're in 2 different zones. Your partner is talking about something else, and in your brain you're thinking of, I really could get my team to the Premiership. I know I can, you know. Or how do I win the race? I've got a good team, you know, and your other half is chatting away to you, and all you're thinking about is, I can't wait to get home. I've got a business to run. I've got a football team to get to the Premiership, or I've got my Formula One career at stake here. My management in Formula One, needs to be improved. I need to get this team to the top. That's always on your mind because it starts being a game. It starts becoming your own little reality world of entertainment, and fun and excitement, you know. Then when you're at home and it comes the weekend and your partner goes, darling, where where are we going this weekend? And as soon as your partner says, what's going for you, mum? Um, I think I'll get an ice cream store too. I think I'll get one, and I could get a couple, and I put one there, one there. Yeah, I get a couple. Oh, I can get a few. One there, one there, one there. So people got 40, and I could get some, um, you know, some balloon stalls. You know. And your partner goes, "Are you listening to me?" And when they walk in, you look at them and goes, "Thank you, thank you." What? Thank you. Just gave me an idea. What? What? What's the idea? Tell me. And your partner's going, "What's the idea? I'm so excited. What's the idea?" I could buy that player. And what the hell are you talking about? You're talking about the games, ain't you? You're talking about the games. You're not talking about me. You're not bothered about me. You're talking about the games, ain't you? And and you say to Mrs., it's not a game. It's a business. I own a theme park. I manage a F1 team. I manage a football team. You know, I'm a construction engineer. I'm a firefighter. You know, I'm a, I'm building a city. You know, I've got trains to run. I've got buses to run. I'm building something for the people. And your partner goes, we're still talking about a game here, ain't you? You might call it a game, darling, but I don't see it as a game. I see it as an empire. And then a couple of days later, you get home and you're calling your partner, "Hun, where are you, darling? Hun, where are you?" And you go into where most people have got gaming rooms. You're going to go, and your partner's sitting there building a theme park. She owns a business, and it is 10 times better than your business. And you're at war with each other because her park is better than yours. And you go, how long you been playing this? How long you been doing this game? How long you been owning a business, your empire? And your partner goes, the day that we talked, remember? I came home one day and I thought, right, I want to be a part of my partner's life. I want to get involved with my partner. So I'm have an empire the same as you, so we both can talk about things. So we both got in common, and that is so sweet because when you both go out now, you're both not talking. Where one person's talking, the other person's going, "Well, if I can get a makeup store there, or I can get a burger joint there, or a balloon store there, or things like that, that'd be good." And then your partner goes, "Yeah, but how much money have you got? Can you afford to get it?" I got more money than your park will ever make. Really? We'll soon find out, won't we? And the challenge is set. You both get home and you both write down the challenge. This time at Christmas, on Christmas Day, you will set a goal. Both of you will set a goal, and both of you will signal each other. If one person makes more money than this person, something has to give. Now, it's not going to be bad. A bad thing can't be bad. Well, it gives something up in what actually you enjoy. No, it's got to be something silly like um, actually, is there anything silly out there? Everything is money serious. What could you give up? You know, and both of you are sitting there. What can I give up? What can I give up? This is hard. I don't know. It's just hard work. I just don't know how to do it. And both of you think, darling, I don't know what to give up. You're telling me I don't know what to give up. Got it. What about if I give up you won my park and I won your park? Are you kidding me? My park is worth billions. Your park's worth millions. I have spent the last several weeks building a £1 billion park. I don't know what you've done to your park. You've only earned millions. I've earned billions. Okay, darling? So why would I? Honestly, I do not think you're talking to me. Why would I give you the hands of my park? My park's worth billions. Huh? Don't look at me, please, because it's not good. I'll be having sex tonight. Of course, darling. I'll be there, in bed, waiting for you. What do you mean, waiting for me? You know, you know. So I don't know if that actually happens in real life. I do not know, but just imagine it. It's. I think you did it. Oh, I did something. I don't know what I did. But life is a challenge, you know, and it always will be a challenge. Well, this has been Morning Cuppa with me, Team New England. Um, I will think about setting up a wish list or a PO box in. I've got to think about it. I really rather you just spend the money on yourselves, but I'm getting so many requests, so many offers. Um, And I'm not being rude to anyone, but I'd rather you spent the money on yourselves or on your family, you know. Um, I might have to think about it. And if I do a wish list, I will do it where people can afford the stuff, and no one has to get me anything or give me anything. Um, or rather, if so, like a gift, you know, I gotta think about it. So please bear with me. I just gotta think about it. Um, but if you like what you've seen, please comment, subscribe, give me a thumbs up. I'm gonna say enjoy it Wednesday. Still to come is Foodie Munch 2. I don't know what I'm having yet. It could be. Do you know what I fancy? A ready meal. I fancy if I got any chicken tikka masala with some hash browns. I fancy that today. Um, yeah. So thank you for watching. Have a lovely Wednesday. Um, you know, and I'll see you again soon. Thank you for watching. Morning Cuppa with me, Team New England. Bye bye for now.